As the world battles the COVID-19 pandemic, there is a split scenario. On one hand, countries like Australia and New Zealand are virtually entirely open, while parts of the US, UK and Europe are opening up as they increase vaccination rates. But then there's this. India facing a truly devastating second wave of COVID-19. 400,000 cases a day, 3,500 people losing their lives in a day. Heartbreaking photos of mass funeral pyres. Grieving family dressed in protective suits performing last rites of their loved ones. But rewind to February and it was a very different story. The outbreak seemed under control, down 90% from its peak in early 2020. So, what went wrong? Well, early March 2021, cases begin creeping upward. Then, the acceleration starts. By the end of March, daily cases are 6 times higher. Experts say this is because people were unprepared. India had recovered so well from the first wave that the country's health minister declared they were, quote, in the endgame of the pandemic. That did not age well. They rolled out their ambitious vaccination program in January, but amidst this, many started relaxing COVID-safe practices. Social distancing, no longer the priority. And authorities were no longer strictly enforcing it. But nobody foresaw the massive wave approaching. So where is it happening? New Delhi, India's capital, has been badly hit. The western state of Maharashtra was also devastated, plus several other states are recording record daily cases. This wave is affecting more young people, including children, than ever before. Not helping the situation, there appears to be an Indian variant strain developing, according to the country's top epidemiologists. And the crisis was worsened by a slow response from the central government. Now, while some state ministers and local authorities took action in February, there appears to have been a vacuum of leadership at the highest levels. Prime Minister Narendra Modi stayed largely silent on the situation until recent weeks. And some people say he made the situation much more dire. For example, Modi allowed a massive weeks-long Hindu pilgrimage to proceed with millions of attendees travelling across numerous states. Plus, his political party held large rallies for upcoming elections. Obviously not a great idea. PM Modi has since acknowledged the scale of the crisis and is trying to speed up the vaccination program. From May 1, all those who are 18 and older can be vaccinated, and the cost of each dose is dropping too. India is administering 2 vaccines domestically, AstraZeneca, known locally as Covishield, and its own homegrown Covaxin. But critics say the damage has been done. With hundreds of thousands of new cases every day, India needs much more help to contain the outbreak, which makes this a problem for much of the world. Countries are scrambling to send supplies. It's not about locking out people from India, it's about loading up India with supplies and vaccine doses. This global pandemic needs a globally coordinated response. The quicker this situation is controlled, the quicker the world can begin to open up and return to some sense of normality.